Well, hello and welcome to Cozy Couch Corner for another episode of Tea and Tarot. Cheers! Still cold. Windy it is, but not currently raining, just damp. And the horned sheep are down this end of the field behind, and they're really fluffy. It's a shame I'm not out there because they are hugely fluffy at the moment, which is gorgeous. And there's some nice yellow flowers out, which makes up for the lack of sunshine because it's a bit grey, but it's bright. And I always try and look at the positives. So we have yellow flowers, and I can't remember what the shrub is that I've got that has yellow flowers on. It might be forsythia, but I'm not sure. And the other yellow, I've got two daffodils doing their best in amongst the brambles. I did go and hack the brambles the other day, but I haven't been back out. It's waiting for the weather, and the guy that's coming to sort my garden out, I hired him last year, but it's being able to plan it with the weather and the skip and everything else is tricky, isn't it? So that hasn't happened yet, but if we get some drier weather, if we get long spells of dry weather, hopefully I'll be able to come and do it, and then I'll have a tidy garden. Yeah. I'll have a swig. I haven't had a swig of tea yet, have I? I've been watching someone online who rescues ravens, so I've been looking at the ravens, and they're very chatty. I think they're chattier than the crows, although I guess it depends how well you know them. I think some of them were born in captivity, so they're sort of orientated towards humans, I should think. Oh, and I had a visit from a cat to the window, scaredy cat, but the most gorgeous eyes, because of course they stay out, don't they? But absolutely most gorgeous luminescent eyes. I tell you, black cat on a black cat, I think they show up more, don't they? So scaredy cat come and stared at me through the back window, and then the door. Funny, they're funny. Can't go anywhere near her. Get hissed at. Even if I'm trying to get from my washing line to my back door when the weather's been better, and she's there, you get hissed at. The other cat she hisses at her other cat as well. They're my entertainment for the day, anyway. Right. As for the other bit, I spoke too soon. It's raining. I thought we were having a dry day today. Ha 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 ha. No. No. Right. The energy is a bit strange. The energy, when I felt the earth energy and the universe energy, it's changed axis. It was going circular horizontal instead of normally. Actually, it's over my feet. Normally, it's vertical. So there's some sort of shift in the energy. Anyway, right. Oh, right. Now I don't know which way. Which way is the energy going on this? This is still going vertically on the. As soon as I said that, it's shifted. You're just taking the mick now, aren't you? Soon as I said it's going the usual way, like it goes around my hands and around the cards, it shifted. Where are you going now? Oh no, you've shifted that way as well. Now they've shifted vertical as well. So for some reason, the energy's circling not vertically, it was vertical. It's horizontally. Me and horizontals and verticals, blimey. Okay. What good news do you have for us for Monday, the 16th of March, 2026, please? Right. Oh, that was... Ooh. Oh, gosh, two things at once. Okay, so the cards split. We're having this one. Yeah. upright. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords again. We get that a lot, haven't we? Do you want the one behind it? Okay, we have the Devil. Do I want the one that fell off and I'm gripping desperately between my knees? Yeah, I had the pack split and then one card flew off, so I grabbed it. Oh, we're getting a lot of repeats, aren't we? Eight of Swords, although they don't necessarily read the same way, do they, every time? Right, do I want any other cards? No. Okay. Putting me skirt out a bit so that it's more of a tabletop. Okay, where are we starting? We're starting with the card that flung itself out of the pack, the Eight of Swords. So what are you telling me about? Something about drawing a sword. But we're not drawing a sword. Somebody else is drawing a sword. I can see him standing up and waving it about in a threatening manner. So it's about threatening. I've got dominance. It's about dominance. I guess it's about posturing, like a show of power, a show of might. It's not an individual. So we're talking more sort of not quite world scene either. One country. We're talking about one country. Now, is that against other countries? No. That's against its own people. Okay. Which is slightly disturbing. Not going to tell me what country it is. So is this like the military against the people? Yeah. So it's not a military coup, so it's orchestrated by the leaders, orchestrated by those in power. Right. And is that something to look out for? But that's not something that's going to affect us personally. So that's interesting, isn't it? Because none of us that are watching this are in that country, right? Did you say we would? Yeah, we're done with that one. Okay, where do you want me to go next? I'm getting this one. Okay, the Devil. That's not connected to the last card? Okay. It's not about being trapped. Is it about it's not about temptation. Bad habits, no. It's about a snake. Okay, is it? It's not a literal snake. It's a symbolic or metaphorical snake. So what are snakes usually? And it's not about shedding skin. It's not that one. It's more about the sort of I mean, even though snakes aren't slimy, they're dry. Snake-like entity. And it's that kind of, I mean, if you go back to how the snake is represented in the Bible. But even though you said it wasn't about temptation, so it, but it's that kind of devious sort of sliding into your life. So we're talking about individuals? No. Talk about technology. But it's not about temptation, so it's not getting us to do anything. It's sliding in there. It's not about viruses, no. It's about actual proprietary software behaving like. Is it? I know this usually refers to, but is it like a sort of Trojan horse thing? We've all let them in, and they're all gathering our data. That was it. Right, is this one connect? This card isn't connected to this. Okay. So we're back to the Ace of Swords, cutting through a knotty problem. We've had this a lot, haven't we? Are we still talking about a world problem? And previously we had a reading, didn't we, where was it that the problem was sorted out? We cut through the knotty problem that seemed the impossible knot, the impossible problem. Didn't think it was possible to get rid of or to change or to let go of the grip of something. And I'm pretty sure previously we got it had been sorted out, but we just hadn't seen it in reality. So what are you telling us now, that something is losing power? That the power's been taken away, or the power was taken away, but they're losing whatever it is, whatever's had this grip, whatever this massive, and it wasn't entirely global, but it was close to global, an issue. And there's a lot of issues that have been happening the same in different countries around the world, the same weird stuff. Like political attacks on trans people. It's happening in the US, it's happening in the UK, it's happening in Australia, it's happening probably in other countries. I mean, it's happening in some. I mean, I mostly hear. Actually, I don't. I hear a bit what's going on in Europe, but I hear more about America and the UK because I'm in the UK. But that's one example, and I'm sure. And I saw somebody from an African country talking about banning LGBTQ plus altogether, and there's a few countries like that. So that whole thing. The other thing is taking all our data, often without our knowledge. There's systems that's already set up in America that they're using to track people down, to arrest them, to throw them out of the country, even if they're legal migrants. We've got the same system coming into place in the UK. I think some of it's already there, and I've got a feeling they've rejected it from a few countries, but it's in some other countries, and it's in. I've got a feeling I can't remember if it's in Australia or they'd reject. No, apparently it's in Australia as well. I follow a couple of people on social media from Australia, so I get particular news. But what I've just spotted on the timer was 1414, which is new beginnings and stability. So that's coming in. And I saw, no, I didn't go off track completely. It was giving examples of how things that you just think are really odd that have happened in a country like my country. And then you find they've happened exactly the same at pretty much the same time, but not necessarily from the same source, or it doesn't appear to be from the same source, that have happened in different countries around the world. There is a big problem. There has been a big grip on most of the countries in the world. And we know that that problem had been sorted. It had been sorted energetically. But now again, I can just feel it in my body that energetically it's been resolved, and the power. I mean, we were told before the protection had been taken away from them, but now I feel the power's going. Their power is going to whatever this grip, whatever it is. And is it just one thing? No. But it's a coordinated, I'm going to call it an entity, just because whatever that is, or her, it's not necessarily like one company or one thing. It's would you say it's a group working together? Yeah. So they're losing power. Are they having the power? They're having the power taken away from them. They've had too much power. It's been taken back. There we are. There you go then.